All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is engaging in a fight. Okay, so we've covered the step system. You guys know exactly how the step system works. You kind of know how territories work, ladies and gentlemen. It's better to just go and read the rules, okay? I know reading sucks, but there's only so much I can really explain, okay? So now, for example, this player, hypothetically, it's actually just AI, but this player over here, this is his territory. Let's just say, he says in the chat, "Get out of my territory. This is mine, Spino." And I say to him, "No, I want you as a body." Now, if he is a carnivore and has a body down, the only way you can do this is by challenging for a body. You're no longer really challenging for his body to kill him. You're just challenging for the body that's laying next to the carnivore. If there's no body next to the carnivore, you're challenging to kill him. All right. Now, if he has a body, say for instance, this is a carnivore and he has a body, you have to show him that you want to challenge. Now, to do this, ladies and gentlemen, it's bite and 3. Bite and 4. Really doesn't matter. It just has to be 2 attacks consecutively at the same time. And if you want, you can do a broadcast afterwards to make it look cool. That's fine. I don't mind about that. But broadcasts really don't mean anything right now until all the dinosaurs have all 4 of the calls, or 3 of the calls, 1 cent. Once all dinosaurs have this, we'll implement the entire system into this. We'll have, obviously friendly and stuff like that. But ladies and gentlemen, if he obviously sees that I've challenged him. So for example, ladies and gentlemen, he's now a herbivore. Okay, let's go back to the herbivore example. I'm challenging for his body, right? Now, he can choose to run away, and if he's faster and he gets away, good on him, right? Good on him. It's up to me to hunt him down and kill him. If it's just territory you want, you can state it in the chat. It's just territory I want. I'm not actually hungry. I don't want your body. You need to get away. And you know that you're stronger and you want to take over this territory. He has to leave. If he doesn't, bite. He's dead, okay? Now, you guys really know the rules of engagement. Obviously, read the rules, ladies and gentlemen. I do encourage you guys to obviously copy the rules down and stuff like that. I keep saying that. I know I do. But it is what it is, guys. Trample. I'm going to actually implement a rule about trample as well. You cannot kill people via trample. I can't go up to this little thing over here and be like, "Oh, well, I'm not going to bite him. I'm not going to do anything." No, not at all. Not at all. Just going to walk over him and, in the game, he'd be dead right now. He basically is almost dead. You can't do that, guys. This is a form of coursing, and I don't want to see this in the server. This is not realism, all right? I do understand if he gets under me, say, and I'm walking and he gets under me and dies, that's entirely different, ladies and gentlemen. It is all circumstantial, and it is what it is. That's why I always say, make sure that you have OBS at the ready. Doesn't have to be recording always because nobody wants to waste space, but just have OBS ready, ladies and gentlemen, in case somebody does this to you. I can't control people and what they do. I can only implement the rules and enforce them as much as I can, but by also being kind, nice, and lenient as well. We don't want to scare people off the server, and I don't want you guys to be worried about these rules too much. You guys just need to obey them. But I don't want it to take over your entire game. I want you guys to still have fun. Look, we're going to have events as well, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have wars, raptor wars, and all sorts of stuff. You know what? I'm going to get my friends to take over the server at times. So your boy's going to be breaking the rules every now and again, but this is only going to be for events. And we're going to stipulate these things. Like, if we're going to have, dino wars, I will make sure that everybody's aware that at this certain section at Grasslands, we're having dino wars, and everybody needs to understand that, come here as a raptor, or this dinosaur, that dinosaur, we'll state tiers. We'll say tier 1, 0, or 3 or whatever. We will very rarely do higher tiers like tier 5 because I do understand there's no instant grow just yet. If Jacko ever gives that to me, that would be great. If he ever gives that to the VIP servers, that would be great. But there is none of that right now. It is limited to just this at the moment. And obviously, ladies and gentlemen, like I've said, the time and stuff like that, if it gets nighttime, it's too long, we will obviously do something about that. But yeah, I hope I've made some of the stuff clear. We went over the step system with the Tyrannosaur, and we've gone over territories and stuff, and body down rule with the Spinosaurus. I think I've explained some of it, as best to I can. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm at the best. Look, what is this guy doing? Get out of here. I'm just worried about this AI biting me. I just drew the Spino, okay? Please leave. You're supposed to be scared of me. I am bigger than you. Look at me. I think he is scared of me. That's why he's not biting me. But, you're going to die from trample, bro. So look, if you're doing this as a player, that's your fault. Don't get underneath other people, especially when you know trample is a thing and they're bigger than you. So I did want to obviously mention trample as well. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to be the 3 parts that I've done. I'm going to try and condense it as much as possible. These are going to be a little long for informal videos, but I have to show you guys stuff as well. You guys are probably wondering in terms of body in water rules and stuff like that. As far as I'm aware, if a player tries to deny his body in water, you can't really do that because you can eat from the body in the water. Oh, he's dead. You can actually eat from the bodies in the water. I know that it's difficult. So if you guys want me to implement that, please leave it down in the comments below. Just type in #water. And if we get more than 10 #waters, don't come near me, dude. I will implement the body rule in water. So basically, you cannot go into water. If you're in a battle with another dinosaur, you cannot run into the water to deny them or run away to escape into the water unless you're a Spinosaurus or a crocodile, something like that. You got to be an aquatic or semi-aquatic. But if you're a land animal, don't be running into the water to hide away from other predators because you can't do that. And once you're engaged, ladies and gentlemen, like if I'm a Spinosaurus or semi-aquatic, once you're engaged in the fight, you cannot also do that. You cannot just, decide that I'm going to run it halfway through the fight into the water to save myself. You can't do that because you've already engaged in the fight. Rules of engagement. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, go over briefly. For territories, cannot claim small watering holes like this. You can claim pieces of big lakes like this, of course, and I've told you this entire lake through the mid-valley is basically, it's up for grabs. It's big enough. When it gets to winter, ladies and gentlemen, I urge everybody to move over to the desert. And I think we're going to make that a realism rule in terms of, it's not really a rule, but it's an encouragement. We won't make it a rule, but we'll call it something like an encouragement or something silly along those lines because I'm always doing something silly. But I hope everything goes well, ladies and gentlemen, for the server. I think there's obviously going to be hiccups. There's going to be problems, obviously. That's always a given. There's going to be players not following the rules. We know this. There's going to be players not following the rules. It's going to happen, guys. It's going to be the first day tomorrow. It's live. I'm new to this. I've never done this before. I've taken these rules from a lot of servers that I love and have played on for many years and have gotten used to. And I've watered down some of them. I've changed some of them, altered some of them to make it better fitted for my audience. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I've covered most of the things in sufficient amount of detail and you guys do understand what's going on. And we have altered the actual amount of steps per territory, per dinosaur. We have changed things. And also, ladies and gentlemen, AI is going to be available. If it gets too laggy, if it gets too buggy, and everybody votes in the chat they want AI switched off, guess what? Your boy will switch off AI, okay? If we have enough people in the server, we don't need AI. We'll get rid of them for that time. If there's not enough people in the server, we'll have them spawn in just like that. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the videos. There's probably going to be 2 parts or 3 parts. I'm actually not entirely sure how I structured this. But I'm going to share this on the Discord. You guys are going to be able to watch it on the Discord. This will be pinned. This will be something that you guys must watch. It is something that to inform you on just some of the rules and just how they work and stuff like that, especially the steps. I wanted you guys to know how the step system works. There is no other way of doing it. You can measure via dinosaur length. You can say 10, 20 meters. But what is 10, 20 meters, ladies and gentlemen? What device do I use in order to measure this? Do I go via the length of this Spinosaurus? You get what I'm saying? So steps is easy, ladies and gentlemen. You just step. You know what I'm saying? You just step. It's pretty simple. The Spinosaurus, I think, has like 30 or 25. It's actually, I think, 25 now. I've changed it to 25. So it's not going to be too much. Probably be around here. So, guys, we're going to quickly go over packing. I've had some questions about packing. Right, so if you're in a pack, Spinosaurus can only have 3 of them and 1 baby, right? So if you guys are in a pack, you guys can... All 4 of you can see each other's names. You're all in a pack. And hypothetically speaking, Pride Rock is your home, okay? Once baby is at 80% adult, all right? Once he hits adult stage, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, you got to kick him out of your group or your pack, okay? You got to kick him out, right? So unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, once he's adult, you got to go over to your pack, go over to him, say, for instance, hypothetically, that's him, and kick him. You've got to kick him. He's got to leave your territory. Unfortunately, this is to prevent overpacking, ladies and gentlemen. 3 Spinos is OP as it is. And we may actually have to change that to 2 in the future. We may actually have to, because I've noticed that other servers don't allow more than 2. At least in most games like the Isle and stuff like that. So guys, that is going to be a thing. Unfortunately, this is to prevent overpacking, and it is part of the pack limits. You guys can go and read it in the rules. But say, for instance, I was that adult, and they all 3 of them just like looking at me over there. I'm no longer part of their group. I cannot see their names anymore, and I've just got to walk away. Now, for instance, if this is where their 25-step limit like reaches their territory, yeah, I could technically sit right here. I could. But then my territory bounds off of theirs and reflects only in one direction. Do you understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? So this is also kind of part of territories. We're mixed bagging. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, I know it's kind of harsh, but it is what it is. It's to prevent overpacking. We cannot have 4 adult Spinosauruses running around. It's no ways. It's going to be way too OP, and same with Rexes. Rexes are just way too OP. So guys, yeah, that is how packing kind of works right now in terms of babies. I mean, I think the Troodon can have like 15 babies or something like that, or 10 babies. And yes, when they're all adult, they gotta get and go make their own little pack. You can have 20 in a pack, I think, of Troodons. 20 or 15. Your boy can't even remember his own thing. But yeah, they can make a new pack. Do you see what I mean? We're multiplying packs. So like if all 10 or 15 have to disband their Troodon pack, they make their own pack. So there's now 2 factions of Troodons. You get what I'm saying? This is the whole thing. And I've got another concept coming up, ladies and gentlemen. The map system. Dun, dun, dun. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to have the map. I'm going to have a little board over here. And we're going to have different sizes and red rings for each. And we're going to have a section on the Discord where you can claim your territory. Yes, permanently. That's when we're going to really get into the realism. All right, we're going to give this version of realism about a week. I'm going to see what I can do with the map system. And I think it's a good idea. We'll have a little ring system. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you have to edit it in Paint. You paste a little PNG ring over, and I'll provide all of the material. You put a little PNG ring over the cutout map that I've already made for you guys. And as you're walking away, well, you won't see it in the game, but you'll have this map open in an image file on your desktop or on your cell phone, and you can just flip between it, and you can go and see where your thing was, and you can refer to it back and forth, if you get what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I prefer you to actually just copy it down onto your phone, so then you can refer to your phone and look at the map and compare. You get what I mean? So if you're down here, you still know that your territory's here because you've got an image, you've already edited it, and you've pasted it up into the Discord so everybody knows that is your territory. But ladies and gentlemen, with this system, unfortunately, if you die, you're going to have to delete your territory. So it's going to be up to you to have to edit this and delete your territory. If you don't, I mean, you see how there can be complications. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, yeah. All right, guys, and with that said, yes, this is now the end of the video. With all of that said, this is either part 3 or part 2. I don't know how I structured it. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. These are informal videos. They're supposed to be I try to condense them as quick as possible. Probably going to be around 10 minutes each. But please, ladies and gentlemen, just give it a gander. Watch it straight through. You probably, if you didn't watch it straight through, you wouldn't be listening to me right now. But I hope to see you guys tomorrow. There's quite a few of you. There's probably more than 70 applicants. And as you guys know, it's only a 40-player server. Yes, we probably will be starting another one because we're probably going to have to. There's so many of you. But unfortunately, if you can't get in the server, you're going to have to wait until a slot frees up. Unfortunately, it's like how any other server works. If it's full, you got to just kind of wait for your turn, you know. And I'm pretty sure people are going to go in and out. Some people are going to get annoyed with realism. I mean, it is realism. And not a lot of people know what they're in for. Realism is realism. Some people know, a majority of you guys know exactly what you're doing. And I like this. And I encourage the ideas, ladies and gentlemen. Please, guys, give me the criticism. If you guys have played the Isle and you guys have played any realism server, you guys know what these rules are. You guys know what I mean. Some of the stuff's a little altered. It's my version of it. But that's just because I want to make this more of a playable experience, a more friendly and fun experience. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, with that all said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know, you got to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing to the channel and let me know down in the comments below what you think of these videos. And I'll, see you guys tomorrow. This is going to be insane. It's going to be chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, as well, quickly before we end, I just wanted to say I'm going to be giving moderation position to a few people. I've got a few people that I trust and that I'm willing to give some moderation. So I'm going to speak to them. If they want to take it, they're more than welcome. we're going to make an application moderation section so you can apply for mod position, and so on and so forth. So anyways, but that's it. Cheers.